So coming to the University College of Law on the campus of the University of Toledo is a new institute. It's called the Institute of American Constitutional Thought and Leadership. So the background of this institute is quite complicated, and it causes one to think whether such an initiative by the university is necessary. The intention of the institute is to help us be more civilized in the way we interact with each other, present thought from varied sectors of our society. They're also going to do more supportive things like help teach research and writing and enhance the exposure of those folks on the entire campus of the university to, again, a wide array of thoughts on a number of topics. Well, there's a lot to be said about this. I mean, on one hand, it feels as though it's a duplication of what universities are already supposed to do, which causes you to wonder about the expense of it all, the allocation of resources of it all, when the university has so many other significant issues to address. But when you really listen to Professor Strang, who is our guest on this particular episode of To the Point, what you hear is something that's a bit more troubling and a bit more attention-grabbing, and that is the fact that the country has become diverse, so disengaged with each other, not diverse, but so disengaged with each other that we need a whole college within a college to teach us to be more civilized toward each other and to understand the importance of listening to each other's thoughts with an open mind and an intention to hear and to enhance our own intellectual capability. That's really unfortunate, but that's where we are as a country. In this episode of To the Point, I think that you will hear exactly what I heard, that of course this is a major issue, and of course there are other ways to address it, but we need to address it head on, and we need to address it with an awful lot of intention and integrity, or we are going to further lose the ability of this country to interact with each other in a civilized way. Now, there are lots of pros and there are lots of cons, and we don't have time to talk about those things here. But I do encourage you to join us on this episode of To the Point. I learned an awful lot, and I think you will too. Thanks. I hope to see you then.